Well, hello. I am Paula Gold-Williams, and I am the President and CEO of CPS Energy. And I am joined here with...
Gary Gold. I am the Vice President of Accounting here at CPS Energy.
So, I've been here 14 years, and Gary, you've been here...
13 years.
Okay. And we are both accountants by trade. I've moved up in the ranks, and I'm now CEO. But we thought that this year we would do something different. We thought that we would make a video that would be something that everyone could reference in terms of our financial statements. And in particular, this is the time of year, as we are ending one fiscal year and beginning to start the new fiscal year. This is the time of year when we, in fact, have prepared for the new budget cycle. And we have a new budget, but we want to make sure that our information is not just available there in the boardroom, but it's available in perpetuity so others can see what our board process has been like, what's the basis of it, how do we get here, and give additional context. So today, Gary and I are going to tag team a bit and share some highlights. Fairly informal. We have our presentation here. I'll flip through a few slides and tell you how we think we're planning for next year. So in particular, I do want to start out by stating we are a business. We have been in existence for 158 years, and we've been owned by our community for 76 years. And that community ownership is absolutely important to us because we are stewards of the assets that are owned by all of you. We understand that when we generate power, transmit it, put it through distribution lines and get it to your neighborhoods, to your homes, to the schools and businesses, these are the assets that were used to produce that energy, and you entrust us every day to manage them well, to manage the resources, and provide power 24/7, 365. That said, we again run this like a business. We do the exact same thing that a investor-owned utility would do. We look at the revenues, we manage our costs, we manage our debt, we think about all of the additional landscape items we have to look at, federal, state, and local regulations, all of the things associated with policies. Again, at the federal, state, and local level, the complexity of the business is important, but we bring all the value back to our community. And we like to make sure that we stress that. Additionally, we take inventory of, in particular, where we are economically as a city. As the city does well, then that is the benefit for us to better serve. One thing that you hear and you've heard over and over again is that the economy, particularly in Texas, is strong, and the economy for San Antonio has been strong. In fact, the metrics say that from the growth from 2016 to 2017 put us as the fastest growing city in the nation. And so all that said, we have been growing and we continue to grow. And we're also paying attention to the economists who say San Antonio has the potential to move up from 1.5 million people to about over 2.5 million people over the next couple of decades. So we're accommodating this growth. We're making sure that we're handling it. That's important so all the people who come here get the same good service that we owe and provide every day to you as our existing customers. And that growth means that we have to pay attention to, again, the balance in our economy. We have to make sure that we are trying to find ways to save money internally, provide programs that help you save money, and make sure that we are thinking about the affordability of the bills that you pay every month to us. So we basically do this, and we focus on adding value constantly. So while we look at all of those things in balance, I want to make sure that I drive out very important points on how we accommodate the needs and the pressure of the business to ensure that we are driving value for you. And I want to give a couple of examples of different things that we do. In particular, we still understand that the reliability of our systems, the ability for us to manage the power that's delivered to you is very important. So we focus tremendously on restoration whenever there are storms, whether there are issues. Our people go out at night, when it's cold, when it's raining, to make sure that they can restore you as fast as possible. Accordingly, we are top in the industry. Among the group of top performers, we are there in terms of reliability. We also make sure that we're providing products and services that you are looking for. We have over 50 different products and services and opportunities that we do to make sure that you have choices in terms of payments and discounts for veterans, for seniors, and a myriad of other things that we have. If you look on our website, it's there. If you call us, our energy advisors know exactly how to help you. And we actually tell our energy advisors to spend time on the phone, to not rush on the phone, to add value and make sure that our customers, you, are very satisfied. In particular, our customer satisfaction scores have gone up, and the point is we've increased our service level. We're answering the phone quicker, we're more thorough, we're more knowledgeable, and we know that we're not done. We know that we need to continue to be better and better for you every day. So that's important to us, and again, I want to highlight that we, in fact, know that we have to, in turn, save money. The fact of the matter is costs are going up year after year after year, but we look at ways that we can be more efficient, that we can find new savings, that we can ask our partners to give us the best pricing, and again, make sure that we are doing it in the most efficient way possible. Even though we've been around for 158 years, we know that we need to continue to be better. So we've saved tens of millions of dollars from that, and also from saving money when we go out to borrow debt. We do a great job to make sure that we get the lowest and best interest rates, being a great company that's managed and serving a great community that's growing. So from that perspective, that's the overall landscape. But one thing I do want to stress to you before you see the other side, the more detailed side of our budget presentation, is it's actually been 5 years since we have requested a base rate increase. And we understand that's important. We understand that drives affordability. We've been able to accommodate growth. We've been able to add value, to increase our customer service levels, to make sure that we're paying attention, listening more, driving our service, and cutting cost all the way, looking for more efficiency, better installation of products, making sure, again, that we're getting the best value for the money. And it has worked for us. And it has made sure that we haven't shown up and asked for a rate increase when we haven't needed one. Now, what you're going to see in this presentation is it's getting tougher. Costs continue to rise, but we are not asking for a rate increase at this time. But what you will see is that it's getting more pressure on the financial statements. We are not asking for a rate increase. We're going to start this year like we've started every other of the 5 years, looking for more opportunities, trying to drive savings, trying to make sure that can we make it one more year, we're going to do all we can. Eventually, it's inevitable. No business can go, no school district, no organization can go with no increase. You as individuals, you can't have the same salary year after year after year. That ultimately there has to be a time and place when there is a request for an increase. I'll promise you this. We're trying to be transparent as possible. We're telling you that potentially it's in the future. But as soon as we absolutely know that rate increase will be required, we will tell the entire community, and we will prove up our requests, and we will answer the questions of the community. That's in the future. But again, it's our effort to be more transparent. So we're your community provider. We're going to be here for you, adding value and going for another 158 years if we can.